What's going on, guys? It's your boy Mod Junkie. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 modifications for the Volkswagen Jetta. This is the sexiest car I could find on YouTube, and today we're going to be reacting to it while also talking about the top 5 modifications for your Volkswagen Jetta. By the way, I want to give a huge shout out to the owner of this Jetta and his channel. It's super sexy. MK6 Chris. That's the name of his channel. So if you like this car and you want more info on it and want to check out this channel, MK6 Chris. All right, so let's get to it. Number one on the list as far as modifications for your Volkswagen Jetta is going to be window tint. And this is a huge deal with these cars because as you can see, this car looks really, really sexy with window tint, especially if you have a black car. You know, black and white cars always look the best with window tint. And that's like just a given, right? And these are sexy cars to begin with because this is a European car, right? And I feel like if you're into tuners and European stuff, like these are just sexy cars. This car, sexiest car I can find on YouTube. Yeah, window tint. Yeah, I would advise checking your local window tint laws just because some of them are going to be more strict than others. You know, if you live in Texas, you can obviously have way darker window tint than like if you live in the upper Midwest, like Minnesota, Wisconsin. They have really crazy laws on window tint. That being said, let's move on to number two. The second most important modification you can do to your Volkswagen Jetta is wheels and tires. This guy is doing it perfectly. Look at these wheels and tires. This thing is so sexy. I love the look. The wheels have a little bit of a deep dish to them. Here, look at right there. Let's pause it. He's got the yellow brakes. He's got sexy Continental tires. It looks to be like I think a lot of people are running 17s or 18s on this car just because you know you don't want something too big because you still want to keep like some rubber between you and the road. I always tell people don't get too small of tires, you know, anything 30 series and less, or even like I won't even go less than 40 series, but that's me personally. And these wheels and tires, I'm not sure what the bolt pattern is on these. So let me Google it quick. VW Jetta bolt pattern. Okay, bolt pattern. Sorry, this is probably terrible video. It's 5 by 112 inches metric. That's kind of weird. So that gives you an idea what bolt pattern is if you're buying wheels. And again, I would honestly just buy it from like a wheel like provider online or something because you're just gonna get you don't want to buy used. A lot of people try to buy used wheels, then they don't fit, then they're screwed, or they buy used wheels and there's a bad tire on it. Like just I I used to deal with used wheels so much, but it's just like now I just tell people to just get yourself some new rims and tires. A lot of these places finance, and just take your time at the payments. That's what I always tell people, but that's just my personal opinion. So we did window tint as number one. Number two is wheels and tires. You know, I love these cars, honestly, guys. The third mod is going to be side skirts. And I got this idea from MK6 Chris's video because these things are super sexy. Let me see here. Let's see here. Let's go to here. You see these side skirts right here? This is like an aftermarket side skirt, and the Jettas don't come with this. And a lot of times, what they do is they just use like a 3M adhesive tape to kind of like just put that whole thing on there. And sometimes you might put a screw underneath. And you can also tell that he has with that. I also want to include the modification that you get a front lip kit, as you can see on the front, because the side skirts are separate, and the lip kit. See this lip kit right here? I want to see if I can get a better view of it. Here's a side view. How can I get a front view? Here we go. See right here, this lip kit. God, someone keeps calling me. It's one of my bros. Leave me alone, bro. I'm streaming. Leave me alone. Bye. So yeah, the front lip kit is just it's a small addition to this car, but look how much value it adds to the car. It almost looks like you're putting like a body kit on this car, which is insane. This car looks super sexy. Like if you have a black Volkswagen Jetta, this is what you need to be doing. Like there's no a black one, a white one. These they're just this is a sexy car, guys. I don't care who you are. All right, so we have number one, window tint. Number two, rims and tires. Number three, side skirt and front lip kit. And he says in the video, I think this was sold as a separate package. Like you have to buy them separately. And you can tell some of you might be thinking, well, there's no lip kit in the back. What the heck do we do about that? The car, that's going to be up to you. I don't even know if you can find those, if they sell them. He doesn't have one, and it looks okay. And like I said, this car is extremely sexy. So moving on to the next modification is going to be exhaust. And the European world with exhaust, the world's going to be your oyster. Some people do like a muffler delete. They remove the cats. Some people gut the cats. That means where you like kind of like remove all the guts out of the catalytic converter. Some people go with Borla exhaust. Some people put like a big Honda muffler on there. It's really going to have to be like my advice to you would be to get in the forums or the Facebook groups and check. Here, let me see if we can get some audio on this. Let's see if we can get a little bit of audio.
Is tuned. Very, very hard to argue otherwise, but with a
Oh, okay, yeah, he's not gonna he's not gonna give us the sound of that exhaust. I'm guessing he has really cool exhaust though, because it seems like a really sexy car, and I'm guessing he has exhaust. This should be higher on the list, honestly, because Volkswagens, they sound really good with exhaust. And oh yeah, I can guarantee he has exhaust. He's got these clusters up here. It's probably tuned as well. You're going to have to do your own research on what exhaust to use in the Volkswagen, just because there's so many options, guys. Honestly, like European cars, a lot of times you can literally just do a muffler delete because there's so many like cats that like they just sound amazing. So, let's go to the next modification I have on the list. That was exhaust. So we did window tint as number 1, number 2, rims and tires, number 3, side skirts, number 4, exhaust. And drum roll, what's number 5? Da, 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 da. It is tune. Get your car tuned. And this is the most complicated one, honestly, because what you have to do usually is bring it to a place to tune it. Maybe you're in the Facebook groups where they can kind of like, there's usually someone in the Facebook groups that are willing to kind of like, you can send your PCM out. You can buy a PCM, send it out to someone that modifies it and tunes it, then bring it back. Some of these cars have like plug-in tuners with a diagnostic thing. It's really kind of dependent on the car manufacturer. I don't know enough about Volkswagens to kind of like know how to tune these cars. But yeah, guys, sexy car. Again, I want to give a shout out to MK6 Chris. Super, super sexy car. And I'm guessing his channel is full of just videos on his car. And it's I like what he's done here. I'm usually not like a tuner guy at heart, but I really like this. So, and hit me up in the comments section. Are these the top 5 modifications that you would do to the Volkswagen Jetta? Because these are the best things, in my personal opinion, that make the car look the best, feel the best. And yeah, a lot of people are going to be like, well, what about lowering the car, lowering springs? We will get to that. That's to come, I guess. I don't know. Hit me up in the comments, guys. If you want me to react to a video on cars, send it to me in the comments. I will see you in the next one.